In ancient times, the land that is now known as Egypt was divided into two distinct regions: Upper Egypt in the south, characterized by narrow valleys and high cliffs, and Lower Egypt in the north, consisting of the expansive, fertile delta. These two lands were culturally and politically distinct, each ruled by its own king. The unification of these two regions is one of the pivotal moments in the history of Egypt and marks the beginning of the dynastic period around 3100 BCE. According to legend, the unification was accomplished by King Narmer, who was also known as Menes. Narmer is depicted in ancient artifacts, such as the Narmer Palette, wearing the crown of both Upper and Lower Egypt, symbolizing his dominion over the entirety of the land. Narmer's unification of Upper and Lower Egypt started with a series of military campaigns. Armed with a formidable army, Narmer first secured control over Upper Egypt, consolidating his power base. He then turned his attention northward, conquering the cities and settlements of Lower Egypt. The Narmer Palette, an ancient ceremonial engraving, vividly illustrates this conquest and the king's subsequent dominion. Upon achieving victory, Narmer established a new capital at Memphis, strategically located at the juncture of Upper and Lower Egypt. This city became a political, cultural, and economic center, centralizing the administration of the newly unified state. The unification brought about remarkable changes in both regions. It facilitated the development of a centralized administration, which improved the collection of taxes, implementation of laws, and overall governance. The efforts to centralize power also saw the formation of a professional civil service and the establishment of large-scale construction projects such as irrigation works, monuments, and temples, some of which have withstood the test of time. Culturally, the fusion of the two regions led to a flourishing of arts, writing, and religious practices. The combined resources of the Delta and the Nile Valley between them enabled a period of prosperity that laid the foundations for the grandeur of Egyptian civilization. The unification also established the pharaonic tradition, where the king was seen not just as a political leader but as a divine entity on earth, a legacy that continued for millennia. The unification of Upper and Lower Egypt under King Narmer was a transformative event that set the stage for the rise of one of the world's most magnificent ancient civilizations. It was a foundational moment that brought about lasting changes in governance, culture, and society, making Egypt a beacon of ancient human achievement.